A change has to start.
Anger and sadness in Sacramento tonight as dozens gather to honor the 6 people shot and killed in a mass shooting this weekend.
We gather here to remember the victims and to commit ourselves to doing all we can to end the stain of violence.
We must now unify to let people understand that Sacramento will not be a city where people cannot feel safe in.
Calls for action after the latest mass shooting in Sacramento. Good evening, I'm Christina Rondon.
And I'm Julie Hayner. Community members, city leaders, and activists all came together just blocks from where that shooting happened to mourn the deaths of the 6 people killed in yesterday's shooting. KTVU's Alyssa Harrington joins us now. She's in Sacramento with the message at tonight's vigil. Alyssa.
Yeah, a lot of raw emotion on display at tonight's vigil. This is the second mass shooting in Sacramento in just the past couple months. It was only back in February when I actually came up here when a man shot his 3 daughters and himself inside of a church. The community here in Sacramento is devastated and they are demanding changes now.
So who's gonna stop it? Because ain't nobody bringing Sergio back. Nobody.
Emotions ran high at a community vigil in downtown Sacramento. Jackie Henderson's cousin, Sergio Harris, was one of 6 people killed in a mass shooting over the weekend.
He was a father, he was a husband, he was a great man. And he had his life taken from him, shot in the back.
This city-run vigil was to remember and honor those who lost their lives and to address gun violence. Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg called the proliferation of ghost guns and assault rifles a sickness.
We gather here to remember the victims and to commit ourselves to doing all we can to end the stain of violence, not only in our community, but throughout the state, throughout the country, and throughout the world.
Sacramento police released the names of those killed. 38-year-old Sergio Harris, 29-year-old Devajia Turner, 32-year-old Joshua Hoy Lucchese, 21-year-old Jantaya Alexander, 21-year-old Yamil Martinez Andrade, and 57-year-old Melinda Davis. Davis was unhoused and often slept in doorways of businesses along 10th Street where the shooting occurred. People arrived at the vigil holding her picture and calling for changes in the unhoused community.
For the people who are on the streets, making sure that they have a safe place, that they're not sleeping outside on the streets, and they have a safe space for them to live without having to worry about whether or not they're going to die.
Police did make one arrest and say they are reviewing hundreds of pieces of evidence. Several memorials continue to grow in the area near 10th and K Street. We saw a child leave balloons. Community activist Barry Ashes saw the immediate aftermath of the scene and tried to help people find their friends and loved ones.
But we've been struck by senseless acts of violence, and we are not going to normalize that senseless act of violence.
And as you can see, some people have left candles that are still burning, and somebody else left a message for all of those victims with all of their names. Now, Sacramento police are still looking for leads. They're asking anybody who might have any video from that night or any information to come forward. Reporting live in downtown Sacramento, I'm Alyssa Harrington, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Alyssa, thank you.